in having like a drinking issue and realizing it, like what were the steps that made you be like, all right, I'm not doing this no more? Because you said they gave you an AA guy.
Yeah.
You heard him, but you didn't really apply it.
Yeah.
When did you apply it? Is it because of your son?
Yeah, and then my girl was like, man, you can't keep playing with God. Because I'm always a nigga praying. And then we start going to church. You know what I'm saying? We start going to Change Church. Like
What?
with Pastor Darius Daniels. And I instantly liked it because I felt like he was talking directly to me. And after I did all that, you know, I'm like, man, I'm going to get in the gym. I used to walk backstage with my shirt off, just thinking I'm the shit. T got all the girl dances and shit. I'm just like, yeah, I'm taking my shirt off. But then I started looking back at my pictures like, oh, nigga. Like, nigga, your stomach hanging over your pants. Like, nigga, you ain't. I'm like, this shit, like, wait, maybe is this why they ain't fucking with me like that? Because I'm not, hold on, wait, do I need to, I'm like, nah, bro.
What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of We Need to Talk. I am Nyla Symone, and today we got a very special guest in the building. We got the King of R&B, Jacquees in here.
What's up?
Look, I ain't trying to get killed in the comments for that either, okay? You know that's his title.
For sure.
How are you?
I'm good, how you?
I'm great, man. I'm excited that you're back outside.
Yeah.
You're a whole new man, honestly. Just had a baby,
Yeah.
engaged,
Yeah.
and we get new music to match it.
Right.
Talk to me about just your experience in not dropping to now dropping, like the life you've lived and, you know, what you're offering us now.
Well, I think last time I dropped the album was Sincerely For You. That was 2022, the end of 2022. It was executive produced by Future. We had some super dope records that came off of there, like When You Bad Like
Wait,
That.
it was executive produced by Future? I did not know that.
Yeah, Future was the executive
That's
producer.
ironic as hell.
Yep, Future executive produced that. So we had records like When You Bad Like That, Tell Me It's Over. Those records did super good for that album. Woman's Worth, a lot of different songs on that project went up. And shout out to everybody that was a part of that. But since then, I just been on like my life journey. You know what I mean? Like just figuring me out again. Like I had went through some stuff where it's like I almost like kind of crashed out. Like, you know, like almost like completely like turning into like an alcoholic. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I want you to know it's okay to crash out.
Oh yeah, but nah, I couldn't though, cause you can't crash out. It's probably okay to almost get there.
Okay.
But then once you get there, you have to know how to
Yes.
pick it back up. Cause
Yes.
if you crash out, you over.
Yes,
You dig
yes,
what I'm
yes.
saying? So it's like I had to pick myself back up. So I did a lot of stuff, you know, to get myself back together. And you know, but the whole time I was doing that, I still was always making music. You know what I mean? Cause I love music. But just after that, get myself together, I felt like I just got in gear. You know, my girl was like 3 months pregnant when I finally decided to stop drinking and do all that. You know what I mean? So I figured all that out, and I just got to the music. Birdman gave me an idea of making baby making, and I took the idea and ran with it. Got myself back super focused, got in the studio, was motivated by my son, was motivated by DeAndre. And, you know, my family, of course, always motivated me first. My mama, my sisters, my auntie, my uncle, my cousins.
Yeah.
And and I always mention all them because we all stay together.
Yeah,
feel me?
you always mention that. I was about to say, I love how it's consistent.
Yeah, and this music, it just came like that. Snow, that's my son's name, Snow Jacquees Sanders Broadnecks. He was in the room next to me when I made a lot of these records, you know, and you know, I'm just making love in this album. You know, it's like a love making album, and I think everybody even if you're not a lover or something, if you just love music, you'll love this music. It's like all my albums are like playlists for love, but this one is like super duper the one. And it's all me, it's no features and nothing like that. You know, I work with some amazing producers, all my guys that I always work with.
Yeah,
Nash.
I saw you work with Nash. I'm super
Yeah,
excited for that.
Nash V, K Major, Forte, Tay Tay, XL. I'm not sure if Boogie on this, but yeah, a lot of my guys. You
and Nash probably got my favorite records that when you work with him.
Thank you.
Trying to think, is it 10-4?
10-4.
Is it 10-4?
It was that whole project, Since You Playing.
Since You Playing. Yeah. Yo, that shit slaps. I love that tape.
Thank you.
But, and I feel like the concept of baby making is so easy for you, or love making tape, because you always on that. Even if you are in your toxic bag, I still feel like it's like love, but toxic love. At low key.
Yo, that was a good way to put it. Real talk. It was toxic love.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I never put it like that, because I was saying that I was separating the two, but you was like, nah, I still feel like love. It was just toxic.
Yeah, because it was passionate, you know? So, but it definitely probably was not the healthiest, but that's okay.
Real
but
talk.
I want to like piggyback or jump back to the part of you saying like you had to live life, you had to almost crash out and then kind of like get yourself back together. What were some of the things that you did to get yourself back together? Was it the new love, or was it like, fuck it, I'm drinking tea? Was it yoga? Was it therapy? Like, what are some of the things?
I took an AA class.
Okay.
My mom and them had signed me up for it. I had walked in the house one day. It was like some intervention shit.
Shout out to your mom, yes.
I walked in and everybody was like downstairs in my crib, like my whole family. I'm like, what the fuck? And they had this guy there named Mr. Lester, and me and Mr. Lester got tight. He started coming to my house every day. We did like classes. You know, he was teaching me different things because he was like a guy that had everything. Then he started abusing drugs, and then he lost everything, but then he gained everything back. You know what I'm saying? So he was a special dude to me. He ended up passing away. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
But when he passed away, I had the knowledge, but I wasn't really just applying it to my life. You know, and a couple months later, I was just still like crashing out. I was in the A one day, and I was just with all my partners and stuff. And my girl couldn't figure out like why your partners letting you crash out. You did what I'm saying? She like, why these niggas around you like just letting you like do all this type of shit? You feel me? And so she came and got me. She just popped up on me one day when we was out. You feel me? Me and my niggas was out. She just popped up with one of my cousins. My cousin worked in the barbershop. My cousin Jid. And she came down there and just pulled me out the spot, and I was just like, you know, you be a little embarrassed when your girl come pull you out the spot, because you be like...
Especially the barbershop.
Yeah, and I wasn't even in the barbershop, though. I was at Atlantic Station.
Oh, okay,
and,
okay.
Man, I'm talking about I'm down there wilding, riding niggas four-wheelers, taking off the paddock, letting niggas put the paddock on to see how it fit their wrist, just tripping. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, man, you got to do that to get yourself together, blah, blah, blah. And she jumped out the car on Peachtree. Peachtree, a busy street in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And she was pregnant. And then I was just like, damn, like, I gotta get my shit together because now it's affecting, like, my relationship. You know what I'm saying? And it was already affecting my relationship because of everybody seeing the stuff that was out in the media.
Yeah.
So it was like, man, I gotta figure out, like, what type of man I want to be. Like who I want to be, like, for myself, like, my family and, like, my career. So then I just was like, man, fuck it. I'm gonna just try right here. I'm gonna try to stop drinking. Since everybody say that this is the problem, and I know it's the problem, I've identified it, let me just try to stop it. And once I stopped, I just seen, like, everything like rise for me. And I ain't saying I'm a type of nigga to be like, oh, I never do that again. Like when I was in church, like going to church, I heard a pastor say something like, you know, you gotta take control of yourself so you can get back to the things you like, you know what I'm saying, so you can get back to it. Like not saying I don't think I ever be how I was, you know what I'm saying? But if you ever catch me celebrating somewhere, toasting up, you feel me? But right now, I'm like this what I'm on. Like I ain't drunk no liquor in 9 months.
Yo, I love that for you, and I really love that story. Shout out to your girl for pulling up on you. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta give a nigga a reality check, and it seems like that's just what she did for you.
Facts.
But I really like how you said, I just had to realize what type of man do I want to be. Mm-hmm. And I salute you for like standing up to that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Cause a lot of niggas would just stay nigging, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cause you was deep in nigga shit right there. Niggas said they trying on my jewelry, we fucking riding bikes, like yo,
tripping.
what the fuck?
I'm talking about taking the paddock. I'm like, bro, let me see how it look on your wrist.
Yo, like
well, you can get one.
Why? Tripping. Yo, why? And you know what? You mean well. Do you think it's because you're still in Atlanta?
I think it's just because I was trying to dumb myself down. I had felt like I had done got to a point where I feel like, man, I'm so far gone, like I ain't got no connection with my niggas. Let me try to dump myself down and put myself on their level. And when I did, it's just like...
It's not worth it.
Nah, it's not worth it. It's like, because then at the end of the day, people will start to look at you eye to eye, then they start to look down on you. It's like they start looking at you like this, then they go from here, then they go to there.
Which is wild.
You know what I'm saying?
Which is so wild, because you really just be wanting the best or like just
But then I had to
up.
pick my shit back up to where niggas like, again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, I got that again. So it's like I like this over that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn. No, that it does take strength in a real like coming to Jesus moment with yourself.
Oh yeah, you dope.
Yeah, no, I have to commend it because there's a lot of bad fathers out here. The same way there's a lot of bad mothers out here, and it like just in growing pains, you do have to make a choice. It's always a choice. Like, do I want to be a bum? Or do I want to be disciplined and get to where I'm going? Now, on the conversation of like drinking, it's just so easy and accessible in this industry because for a living, you socialize. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everywhere you go, it's an open bar or like you got a network, so you want to loosen up. So that's why I think like from the outside looking in, it's easier to judge. But when you really live in it, like, bro, it's so easy to just start drinking, gain weight. Like, it's a lot.
Hey, I lost 30 pounds.
Really, when you stopped?
When I stopped, yeah, I lost 30 pounds.
So that makes sense. See, when I I still work at iHeart and like the Breakfast Club. Every Friday they would have like a Henny bar.
Yeah.
So every Friday before work, I'm drinking. It's 8 a.m.
Yeah.
We have a Henny bar. Like I gained mad weight, but it's just a part of the lifestyle. But anyway, I say that to say, in having like a drinking issue and realizing it, like what were the steps that made you be like, all right, I'm not doing this no more? Because you said they gave you an AA guy.
Yeah.
You heard him, but you didn't really apply it.
Yeah.
When did you apply it? Is it because of your son?
Yeah, and then my girl was like, man, you can't keep playing with God. When she said that in the crib one day, I was like, ugh. It's like, it got under my skin.
I love
dig
that.
what I'm saying? It rubbed me wrong. I was just like, who the fuck she thinks she's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then, like, I had to get, because I'm always the nigga praying. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when I'm always the nigga praying, when you see a nigga looking like he's slacking at some point, the easiest thing to be like, boy, you can't play with God. And then we start going to church, you know what I'm saying? We start going to Change Church, like with Pastor Darius Daniels. And then once we started doing all that, because she was like, just come one time. Because I was like, I'm not going. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I already believe in God. Like, I believe in Jesus Christ. I'm not going. I'm not sitting in there doing all that. You know, I was one of them type of niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she was like, well, if you don't like it, don't come back. Just come one time. And I instantly liked it because I felt like he was talking directly to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I was going through some at the time with a couple of my partners that I had grew up with, like betrayal type of thing. Like shit I never thought had happened to me ever had happened, you know, and that's when I had to open my eyes, and then that's when I realized certain characters in the Bible, how those people apply to life, like Judith and different things like that. And I started putting that together, and it started making me walk different. Like it started making me be like, the
vision was so
like
much
I'm still
clearer,
a nigga that kick it, but you'll catch me like, I'll be like, oh no, I know what, and how I explain God and God, you know, Jesus Christ and everything is like, I may say bruh, like, or them like, but I'm just like, that's how I talk, like, that's how I connect, you know what I'm saying? And Pastor Darius Daniels, he do a good job at like breaking it down like that. Like
and making it relatable.
Yeah, making it so relatable to the person where it's like, you could be like, oh, bro, for real? Like I used to hate social studies in school, you know what I'm saying? But I love history. So I used to have to figure out a way to remember the dates. I used to always have to make it like a conversation, like, bro, like, nah, 98, like 88, I used to have to always do that for my mind. Because otherwise I couldn't read it and be like.
It wouldn't stick.
I'm like, this shit don't stick, bro. We got to figure out how to talk and make this a conversation. That's how I remember. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did. And after I did all that, you know, I'm like, man, I'm going to get in the gym. I started looking at my pictures. I had went on tour with Tink. And Tink, my girl, though, that's my dog. Tink love me. She down for me. We've been working together since we came in this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I used to walk backstage with my shirt off, just thinking I'm the shit. Tink got all the girl dances and shit. I'm just like, yeah, I'm taking my shirt off. But then I started looking back at my pictures like, oh, nigga. Like, nigga, your stomach hanging over your pants. Like, nigga, that ain't, like, your eyes, nigga, you ain't, like, hold on, like. You feel me? And then this one I did my hair, like, I twisted my locks, like, short. So you can see all of me. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like you look clean this day. It's like, but see, I'm noticing this stuff. People probably won't notice. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at my picture like, damn, that don't look right. Then I look back at a picture of me from 2016 or 2018. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
the difference.
I'm like, this shit, like, wait, maybe is this why they ain't fucking with me like that? Because I'm not, hold on, wait, do I need to, I'm like, nah, bro. Fuck that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm getting back my shit all the way together. I got back in the gym. I stopped eating. I love steak. I know how to make a good ass steak too.
Okay, heard you.
I stopped eating all red meats.
Oh wow.
I stopped like eating all type of shit. I started like changing the way I eat. Like,
you still eat chicken?
Yeah, I still eat chicken.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But for a minute, I stopped eating fried foods. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only reason I jumped back into fried foods because of the hustle. Like, we hustle so hard, and sometimes if it ain't nothing to eat, it's like, nigga, it's a piece of chicken right there. You ain't gonna starve.
That Popeye's always open.
Always, you feel me? Like last night. So I did that. And once I started shredding the weight, and you gotta think, I played football when I was growing up. So I was always working out, but I used to work hard, but not as hard as I've been working in the gym lately, because I've never been as cut as I've been. You feel me? Like, I got like an 8-pack. You feel me?
Hey.
You gotta go check people out. You know what I'm saying? But I just been working real hard, and I did that, and then I working out and just discipline. Like, I wasn't Like, big shout out to all my partners. I love my partners, but I had isolated myself from everybody.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, niggas that wasn't really on what I was on or on what I'm on, I really just, like, distanced myself. Like, but naturally it happened because it's like I didn't even distance myself from them. They kind of distanced themselves from me. So it's like my phone wasn't ringing as much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because niggas knew I wasn't drinking.
Yep.
So niggas know if I ain't drinking, it's like, damn, we
He
probably...
gonna be boring. I don't wanna. Yeah,
and then
yeah.
niggas know, like, well, shit, he ain't gonna spend no money either. Because the nigga gonna know what he got. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, once all that happened, niggas start just... I ain't see niggas for real. So that's when I'm locking in with my girl. You know, and then really, like, once you get like that, when you got a good girl like that, it's like she really... They always say, like, nigga, don't let no girl change you. You know, and that's the first thing niggas be thinking on the defense. Like,
I ain't about to let you change me.
but then niggas realize, like, when they partners do some fuck shit or something, and their girl was telling them something, they be like, man, shout it. I'm like, we start listening a little bit. Even if we act like we ain't listening, like, niggas be listening. Then they eventually tell you, like, shout it, you right, man. He ain't, like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But they don't be want to say that because at the end of the day, it's like, damn, you really, like, it ain't like you came in and changed shit, but you came in and opened my eyes. You did what I'm saying? And most of the time, that's what a good woman do. She come around and she really, like, make you realize stuff that you ain't realized. And once that happened for me, she really made me understand really who I was again. Like, DeAndre had never seen me perform live. So when she came on the tour with me, she was, like, blown away. So it was good to have somebody look at me like that, too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was good to have somebody, like...
Fresh eyes.
Fresh eyes on everything I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that make you feel good. Because it reminds you of really how people should see you anyway.
Yep.
Sometimes when people get around you too long, they get too comfortable. Like, if you had a nigga, like, I know you probably love doing this radio shit. Like, you wake up, get dressed, you here early as fuck. You know, if the nigga start, like, not doing certain shit in the morning and another nigga do it, you'll be like... You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like, that's really how it was, like, and just making me feel like, damn, bro, like, you could be like, you one of the niggas.
You could be the best.
Yeah, like, you could be the best in this shit. Like, you really one of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know that for myself. And just all that, it just made me just feel so good, and it got me back in his bag, and I just be so focused. Like, every day I'm working. Like, it's not a day off that I have. Like my girl just really had to remind me, like, you know, can we... Because I'm so focused now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm so just, like, in it. Like, because I know what I can be. And I know who I want to be. And I know who God called me to be, too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just all the way focused. Like, this album right here is so special to me, too, because this is my first album with no features.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
that's a statement.
There's nobody on here. So it's like, I don't have to kiss a nigga ass to be on my song. You dig what I'm saying? Or, like, I ain't got to, like I had got to a point where I'm like, okay, I got to be an artist and I'm Jacquees. You know what I'm saying? You always have to separate the two. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I might have to let down my pride and double text this nigga to get a... But in my real self, I would never do that. You dig what I'm saying? But it's like, for my career, I still have to push forward. So I still might double text these niggas to get what I want. Because at the end of the day, I'm pushing for something too. So I don't let my pride get in the way of what I'm trying to accomplish. Yeah. You know, like business. You know what I'm saying? But for this, I felt good. It ain't have to haul no niggas down. You dig what I'm saying? But like, bro, jump on my song. Like, niggas that I feel like supposed to get on my shit anyway. Mm-hmm. You know, I just like, if you like this shit, that's what's up. Maybe you'll fuck with me on the next time. You know, I just charge it to the game, but I never forget. Like, I'm that type of nigga. Like, I'll fuck with you, like, but nigga, I still remember when you weren't fucking with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We all feel like that. Trust me. Everybody, I got a list too.
Yeah.
But I feel that. I love that you're going to church. I love that you're in the gym. I feel like spiritually, physically, mentally, you're just getting stronger all around, and it shows. So, yeah, that's super dope. Yeah. Okay, but outside of doing your own music, I see you in the studio. You got an artist?
Yeah.
That you're signing. I see you posted on YouTube, y'all in the studio working together. Tyler Watts.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that. Where'd you find Tyler?
Tyler, man, Tyler's super special. Tyler, he opened up one of my shows in New York, and he stayed for the meet and greet. So, you know, most times when they have openers, you probably pretty much really won't know who it is. You know what I mean? So, because, you know, most times a guy like me, I'm probably sleep during the first set, and I wake up like an hour before my set, get dressed, so I can have a rest. So I didn't really know he was there. I had a meet and greet. Him and his dad waited at the end of the line to meet me. When they came and met me, he started singing. And immediately I'm like...
In the meet and greet line?
Yeah, the meet and greet line, but he was the last one there because his dad said they was the last one because they knew that they didn't want to be rushed. So Smart. They made sure they was last. Yeah. And it was a long line. And when he came up there, he sung. I had these glasses on too. And he sung, And I was like, damn, sing something else because he sounded so good. I'm like, let me just see if this ain't the song he just been practicing. Let me see if he just fire. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, sing something else. He sung something else instantly. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just going. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, who you signed to? He like, nobody. I'm like, us. Instantly. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you signed to me. You feel me? And I just right there, I'm like, man, like, you special. You know what I'm saying? So after that, I sent him a record. Nash had a record that he produced. Nash like, we need to see if Lil Tyler can cut this. Like, let's see if he can do it before we start putting in all this time with him. We sent him a record called In My Bag, and he killed it. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I immediately flew to Miami. I'm like, man, I got to fly to Miami. I flew to Miami. I got with him. We started working on his EP. We naming it Youngin.
Okay.
Because he like the FYB Youngin. You know what I'm saying? He only 17. And,
He's only 17?
Yeah, he a senior in high school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like he in school right now.
Okay, that's why Lil Tyler makes sense.
So we got to work. And Tyler, he a listener. That's what I love about him. Like, I was a listener, and I'm still a listener. Like, I was a student of the game, and I still am. Like, I soaked up everything. And when I'm talking to Tyler, it literally reminds me of when I was with Chris Brown. Like I feel like Chris, he's Jacquees.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's exactly what it feels like. Like, Chris embraced me early. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he told me who I was going to be early. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's the same thing I'm doing for Tyler. And sometimes it almost brings tears to my eyes because I be thinking, like, I know exactly how I feel to be him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally know how it feels to be him. Like, I remember being around Chris, and, like, I'm acting like everything cool, but in the inside, I'm just goddamn lit up. You know what I'm saying? And I remember, like, him going in his room upstairs and me getting in my room, and then I'm calling my partners, like I see him with his partners, like, when I'm around, I see them, like, oh, shit, Tyler. You know what I'm saying? I just be thinking, like, God is so real, like, how he do this stuff. Like, because when I was with Chris at the top of his game, like, you know what I'm saying? But he probably felt like, man, it's my time to bring somebody in. Like, that's how I feel.
Right.
Like, I feel like I'm at the top of my game. I'm bringing somebody in. You know what I'm saying? But I know I got ways to go. But it's a beautiful thing to bring him up because he's so talented and he can sing.
Yeah.
And he got swag. That's the thing. He not no corny little nigga.
Okay.
Like, you feel me? Like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
if he pull up with me, like, by you being an older girl, you be like, oh, Tyler, you cute. Boy, you got swag. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how the older girls will see him. Like, because he that young nigga. Like, he like the little brother.
Makes sense.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And I just believe in him so much. So we got his EP coming. I'm looking to drop it in November. I'm finna get ready to drop his single called Peephole, 17.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He talking about being 17 and, you know, how just being a young boy and how older girls like him and he just don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's just,
Lord.
yeah, you know.
I've heard that story before. We don't believe you.
Yeah, so I
You
got
don't know
Tyler
what to
and
do.
Bluff City. That's another thing I
Bluff
wanted to hit
City.
on.
Yeah.
Bluff City, they just dropped their album, Soft Girl Therapy. It's out everywhere, streaming real good. We got a song called Crash Out that's playlisting everywhere right now.
Is that the one that you had the video for?
Well, no, that's Lonely. Lonely doing real
okay.
good too. So we got a video for Lonely and a video for Heavy featuring Gloss Up. Big shout out to Gloss Up. So we got a lot of big things going up. And I got a new act that I signed that's gonna be coming soon. They ain't even go.
Really?
I'm gonna tell you their names off
Is it a
camera.
girl?
Nah, it's some brothers. They all brothers.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm looking for a girl though. If I stumble across a female.
Okay.
If you know something, let me know.
We'll do. We'll definitely do. I'm tapped in.
Yeah,
for sure.
Nah, you already know.
But okay. So on the show we play a game called Questions That Need Answers. All you gotta do is fill in the blank.
Yeah.
The older I get, the less I
Procrastinate.
love that. You would never believe me if I told you.
I don't know. You probably never believed that I don't really have a relationship with my biological father.
Damn. Hate that. Okay. Fine. If you could say 3 things to your 18-year-old self, what would they be?
18, I was lit. I would say, bro, just keep doing what you're doing. I wouldn't change nothing. Keep doing what you're doing. I got no regrets.
Okay. Sometimes I look back at my life and...
Sometimes I look back at my life and reminisce on the good times.
From time to time, it's good to...
From time to time, it's good to take breaks and take time to yourself.
My personality trait is...
My personality trait is energetic.
Energetic. I made a complete fool of myself when I
made a complete fool of myself when I wasn't an honest man.
Damn. No, you've been dropping some gems. That was good. That was good.
Yeah, that was real.
People need to hear that.
Facts. You're the real.
Talk to me about all right, that was my last one. But One other question I wanted to ask you. Did you see this clip of Nick Cannon on Ray Daniels' show?
Yeah, they showed it to me yesterday.
About the Mariah Carey statement? And I know you're dating somebody who has a big name and stuff like that. How do you feel about what he said, and how do you handle your relationship?
We was talking about that too on 2 different interviews I did. They was saying like my homegirl asked me something about like being in a world or something like that. You know what I'm saying? How they feel. And I was saying, like, I don't feel like I stepped into a world, but then I had to think about it like, oh no, I really kind of did. We stepped into each other's world. Because the Sanders thing is a whole world. You know what I'm saying? And then Jacquees is a whole world. You know what I'm saying? But it's like the Sanders been established for years.
Yeah.
Jacquees is a new establishment. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got Popeyes, and then you got
Canes.
Like, you feel me? Like, you did what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got this franchise that's been here forever. You got this new franchise. They got their own world, but they know whenever they pull up on this, like it's big, it's different. You know what I'm saying? So with me, it's like I feel very confident in who I'm with, and I'm confident in myself. You know, and the person I'm with make me feel secure. So I don't go in her world and feel less than who I am. You know what I mean? Because I make sure that I'm always standing my ground of who I am, no matter where I am. You know what I mean? It's hard to make me feel like I'm not who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard because like I came up like this.
He said, I've been doing this for so long.
Yeah, like I was born like this. So it's like, it's hard to be like, yeah, you ain't him. You feel me? It's like, no, I don't believe that.
Man, you have really been doing the work on yourself. I could just tell from our last conversation, I know that was years ago, but just watching from afar to now, like, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, just got to give you that.
I appreciate you.
Of course. Shout out your gram, let everybody know where they can follow you if they don't already.
Oh, yeah, you already know. At Jacquees, Jacquees. And make sure y'all please go get baby making. And on the 15th of November, I don't know if it's going to be past November 15th or whatever, make sure y'all go get the album in stores, the physical copy of the CD. Make sure y'all go get that.
Physical copies going to be available?
Yeah, you know, all my CDs be physical copied up.
What?
Yeah, you got to go get them.
Nah, I've never got a physical copy. I'm definitely going to get one.
And then I'm going to come sign all of them.
What about, are you doing vinyls at all?
Yeah, I'm going to do a vinyl for my next album, Mood 2. So
Mood 2?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm excited. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll be looking forward to it. Talk soon, guys. Peace.
I know.
What's one record that is a certified sleeper, you put it on and it instantly brings up your vibe?
A certified sleeper record, one of mine? Mm-hmm. A certified sleeper record, one of mine that I got. I think...
It doesn't have to be yours. It could be any song.
I think I'll probably have to name my song. Some they probably slept on. Let me see. I got like a mixtape I dropped. It's called Back to Me. I put it out earlier this year. I think people probably like, I don't know, I wouldn't necessarily say they just slept on it, but it's some records on there that people got to go back and digest. Like, there's some stuff on there. I actually pulled some of those records off that's going to be on Mood too, because I'm like, they didn't digest these right. Like, these, some of them. So they got to go back and check out that Back to Me mixtape, wherever you can find it, because I know they snatched it off of a lot of stuff.
Okay.
So, yeah, you got to find that.
Will do. I'm going to do that as well.
All right, for sure.